part of the difficulty of this for people who did support Donald Trump is that the president himself is kind of a self-destructive guy. And he is. If you read the United States of Trump, you can see it. He usually gets himself out of the situations he puts himself into. But he had to know 100,000 people going to Washington, D.C. were going to be angry. Why? Because he told them, he himself told his supporters for 2 months this.
They cheated and they rigged our presidential election, but we will still win it. We will still win it. We'll still win it. And they're going to try and rig this election, too.
Talking about Georgia. So we're going to still win it. That was sent out on December 5th. And a lot of Americans believe that. They believed that Donald Trump somehow, some way, was going to find enough fraud so that the Supreme Court would overturn the election. I told you from the beginning that would not happen. All right? Because I know the system. I know what it takes to overturn a national election. And I kept waiting to see the compelling evidence that would allow that, and it never surfaced, ever. The man who Donald Trump chose to be his point person to come up with evidence of fraud in the election is Rudy Giuliani. Roll the tape.
Let's have trial by combat. I'm willing to stake my reputation. The president is willing to stake his reputation on the fact that we're going to find criminality there. Is Joe Biden willing to stake his reputation that there's no crime there? No. Also, last night, one of the experts that has examined these crooked Dominion machines has absolutely what he believes is conclusive proof that in the last 10%, 15% of the vote counted, the votes were deliberately changed.
Okay, but where's the evidence of that? You see, I know a lot of you are going, oh, I saw this, I saw that. Okay. There has been no visible evidence that I could see, and I'm reporting this as fairly as you can report it, that would back up what Giuliani said. He's been saying for 2 months plus, we have evidence, we have evidence, we have evidence. I haven't seen it. Now, I'm talking about compelling evidence. Were there problems in Fulton County, Georgia? Yeah. In Detroit? Yeah. Philly? Yeah. Clark County, Las Vegas? Yeah. But they don't rise to voting machines being changed. Now, if you could get one voting machine and show forensically it happened, then you'd have something. Just one. But Giuliani has not been able to do that. So when people hear this and they want to believe that President Trump won the election because they supported him and they don't like Biden and the Democrats, they want to believe it. Many of them do believe it. And those are the people that went to Washington. Now, were they directly coerced or encouraged to start a riot and damage the nation's capital? No, they weren't. And there's no proof that they were anywhere. But they're using words like incited. That's an objective word, but you can't prove it. All right? I mean, you can incite anything. You can yell at somebody for anything, and then the person goes around and shoots at you, and while you incited it. It's insane. But there is no question that President Trump, Rudy Giuliani, and others, all right, for more than 2 months told people this whole thing is a rigged fraud. And a number of people got so angry they were willing to defile the state capitol and hurt people. That's what lighted the fuse to this. And it should never have happened.